Not only did I just have my first hospital stay of 2026, but I just had my first hospital stay of this entire pregnancy, which I consider a win because I did not have to go to the hospital not once during this entire pregnancy for anything. It has been a perfect pregnancy. But as soon as I hit 23 weeks, apparently baby was like, or my body was like, going to the hospital because I started to suffer from a severe abdominal pain in my right side. And of course, the first thing you think is, what's going on? What's happening with the baby? I'm obviously pregnant. Something must be happening with the baby. I go to the hospital. One thing about God is that he definitely has a sense of humor, and he's an amazing God because there's nothing wrong with this baby. Baby's moving, moving and grooving, having a great time in there. Perfect heart rate. And then they're just like, yeah, this is not a baby thing. It's a pregnancy thing that's affecting your body, but it's not affecting the baby. So if you don't already know, I'm an MFM patient, which means maternal fetal medicine. So I'm a high risk pregnancy for two different reasons. The reasons I'm high risk are because I have chronic hypertension. I guess I'm just walking around perpetually stressed all the time because I had that before I got pregnant. And I also have fibroids. I never really talked about my fibroids much because they were kind of like smallish to medium sized and I didn't have very many of them. So I didn't know how they would affect the pregnancy. But I'm okay to talk about them now because they just affected my pregnancy, or at least how I feel during this pregnancy. So what a lot of people don't know is when you have fibroids and then you get pregnant, what can happen is that the fibroids degenerate, which means that they're losing blood supply to the baby, which is a good thing. We want them to lose in the battle of blood supply, and the baby's winning. That's a good thing. We want baby to win. But unfortunately, it causes excruciating pain to mama because they are losing and they don't like that. So they are like obviously dying off, essentially. I guess that's what degenerating means. So they do shrink, and then in the process of shrinking and dying off, it's very painful. Now, once I was admitted into the hospital, I did have to stay overnight because they gave me a very special treatment, a very special medication that can only be used in pregnancy for this sort of purpose. And I'm really thankful because they did fully treat me. I thought I was going to be there for 48 hours. I ended up getting released early because I was doing really well. And good news, they did send me home with a prescription that I can use at leisure, basically, or when I need it. And I'm really trying not to use it at all because I'm trying to like not use medication at all. So, but I'm feeling much better, and I'm finding that just like keeping hydrated and moving more and just getting my blood, pumping in my body is really helping. So all is well, you guys. I'm going to try to be more consistent on here. That's one of my 2026 goals for this account and just like for life in general, because again, this is getting really real, y'all. Our 2026 babies are coming up the pipe. March, April, May. I see y'all. I'm with y'all. I feel y'all. We are about to have our babies. So yeah, I hope that you guys are doing well. Have a happy new year, and I love y'all.